All right, so we're in. We're going to do this. If we haven't met yet, my name is Justin, and we need to have an epic battle. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get Coy. Come on up, Coy. And Caleb. And we're going to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Now, yeah, okay. It's good, it's great.
Hey, don't punch me yet. No. Hey, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so who's got Caleb in this? $50 on Caleb.
My man.
Wow.
What?
I haven't. Okay,
I couldn't say the last time I had $50.
I don't either.
Blue bomber.
I'll take it.
Blue bomber.
You are the blue bomber, and you are the red rocker. So, don't punch him yet.
Wow.
Cheater.
Okay. On your mark.
Cheater.
Back in your corner. Back in your
In
corner.
my corner.
Get set. Go. Hey! Hold on. It's best 2 out of 3.
Oh,
He
blocked
blocked my
put your head back down.
Okay, back to your corners.
He blocked my punch.
Back to your corners. All right.
I've never played.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Oh, no. That wasn't like the same time. That wasn't like the same
Time
time.
goes the runner, so
We need instant
replay.
Instant replay.
VAR. We got some VAR going up in here. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Dang it.
All right. Okay. Now, when I was a kid, one of my favorite video games. You're out. You're gone. One of my favorite video games as a kid was Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and like you had little Mikey, you need to fight all different people to get to Mike Tyson. So the next up in Coy's journey to the top is no, not Mike Tyson. No. Cassidy, come on, Cassidy. This is what you got. Cassidy's on this. All right, remember, back to your corners. Back to your corner. Girl power's a thing. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. Wow, you got rocked.
Okay.
The red rocker got rocked. I love it. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go.
That was her. First.
Yeah. Okay. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Yeah.
All right, you're moving on up. All right, adios. Next up, Ethan. Come on, Ethan.
Shut up. I'm getting warmed up. Getting warmed up.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
We got our people. Whoa. To your corners. On your mark. Get set.
Play a little dirty too.
Go.
Oh, he was done after the first punch.
After the first punch.
He was done after the first punch. Get out of here.
Hey, something about Red Roper.
Get
Red
outta
Roper
here.
over here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Red Roper kind of cheating.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Wow, you got destroyed. That's true. All right, hold on. Okay, we need Bailey. Yeah, she's cheering people on, but it's not working. So Emma, come on up. And Coy's road to the finals. Come on up.
It's okay. Emma's notorious for beating me in games.
I love this. Have a seat, Emma.
Yes.
Have a seat.
I don't know how to play this.
All right.
So wait, hold on. Let me test it out. You
All right. Yeah, these are the punchers.
Punchers?
Punchers.
Oh,
On your mark.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Get set. Back in your corners.
Oh,
Go.
We're holding each other.
I can't move.
Okay, reset. Back to your corners.
Okay.
Go. Hey. Okay, that's one. Come on. You got this. You got this. Bailey also said, "Go, Emma."
Who's Bailey? Which Bailey?
Bailey.
Ah.
Bailey Bridges. What's up? All right. Ready? On your mark. Back to your corner. Back in your corner. Go.
Come here.
That's right.
Coy could be dethroned.
Why is it like the world against Coy?
That's a good question.
It's okay. It's whatever.
If someone wants to drop
fun.
in the comments like why it's all like the world against Coy, I'm game. So Caleb just said it's because the world wants Coy to lose. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, here we go. On your mark. Get set. Round 3, go.
Wait.
Ooh, what was that?
Tie. We're gonna
Get out of here.
we're gonna
I don't know who that was. I really don't.
we're gonna go one more round. Hey, Mark,
Go. Yes.
get set, go.
Oh no!
Coy,
Darn it! Oh,
Coy,
well.
you're doing really well, man. All right, you think so? Okay, great. Come on up. Alexis versus Coy. What do you guys think, Alexis or Coy?
It's me.
You're going underdog? We don't know who that is, though.
Wait a minute, I want all of them. How about the underdog?
All right, Mark, get set.
Oh, she went first. That's a foul. That is a penalty.
If you do that again, you're disqualified.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, get set, go.
Oh.
All right, Alexis. Hey, Mark, get set, go. Hey, okay.
Ooh.
All right, back it up. Here we go. And go.
Hey!
Close. Let's see. Chase. Come on, Chase. Chase, I know you play a lot of video games.
Look, literally punch with your right, punch with your
Watch
left.
this. Pop. That's it. All right, Chase, scooch on up, man. Scooch on up.
You gonna touch gloves? You gonna touch
Hey,
gloves
Mark,
first?
get set. Go.
Hey!
Okay. All right. It's good.
Wait, so
Okay,
his
time
head
out.
goes up
Time
or
out.
my head
Time
goes
out.
up?
If your head goes up, you lose.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
he punched you in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
No,
like
you don't.
victorious,
No.
raising your hand.
That's good, but no. That's really good.
Well,
but
like a
didn't happen.
butterfly, sting like a bee. Let's go.
Who said that? Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Why did I say Mike Tyson? He bites people's ears. Mike Tyson's an ear biter.
Mike Tyson
Anyway,
didn't think to say
okay.
that.
Coy is getting his very first shout out. Bailey
Yes,
is saying
sir.
go Coy. I think that could be the kiss of death. I don't know. All right, and Mark. Get set. Go.
Get out of here. Goodbye.
Like,
Goodbye.
he started early.
Wow, he started. Okay, you're out.
Get out of here. Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye.
Isabel, come join us, Isabel.
Once again, the world against Coy. It's okay though.
World against Coy. Go. All right. Here we go. And Mark. Get set. Go. All right. Here we go. Wow. Go. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna bring up one more challenger for you to, compete against.
Of course.
Erica. It's not me. No. I don't play these games. That's actually not true. I love playing
not
these
ready
games.
for this.
These games are a lot of fun. All right, hey Mark, get set. Hold on. Let's see what Bailey said. Bailey said, "Yeah," with lots of exclamation points, which means she's pumped. All right, go. Okay, listen. So real quick, let's back up for a second.
I wasn't looking at it.
When you get punched in the head and it goes up like that,
I wasn't paying
you're
attention.
done.
Okay.
Don't keep fighting. It doesn't work.
Understood.
All right, ready, set, go. Should we do one more? One more? No. Heather T, I am terrified. Fine, I will play the winner of this game. Is that fair? Yeah. Okay, winner of this one, I'll play this one. All right, you just hit buttons and move around. Look at this. Woo! It's good stuff. Okay, in your corners. All right, on your mark.
What do I do?
You hit the buttons. Go. It's the longest game ever.
What's going on?
When's the last time you heard someone say, "Punch her in the face" at church?
Oh my God. Thumbs hurt. What's going
No, we're gonna keep going. Come on. All right, stop. Round one is over. Back your corners. Go.
I'm not ready.
This is like. They're like punching nothing. Okay, you both lose. You both lose. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Winner.
I feel hurt.
Isabel. Because yeah. All right. Let's do this. Isabel, I'm ready.
Oh.
I'll play coin in a minute. All right. Here we go.
But he's over.
You ready? It's okay. Take your corner. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Oh no.
Okay. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Oh,
Okay. You're gone. You're gone.
yeah.
Coy, come on in. Come on back. Come on back. Come back. Come on. All right. Back it up. Back your corner.
Yep, I'm back.
Make sure your head is in there.
Yep, we're
On your mark. Get set. Go. Okay. It's like when we play Mortal Kombat. Stretchy girl and
Kicky girl.
Kicky girl and stretchy guy. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Ooh, I think that was me. I went up first.
Okay. On your mark. Get set. Now, who is this? Is this stretchy arm?
No,
Because the chick, she kicks people.
that's true.
That's true. Is this I got nothing. What's that? The big green guy?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. Cole, you beat me. Next week, I'm gonna train.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat you.
Okay.
But until then, Cole, you're the champion. Congratulations. You want what? You want nothing. And you will like it. So we're continuing this conversation we started a few weeks ago on the idea of influence and of who has influence in our lives. And we titled it Around the Table because growing up, I always heard that if there's someone in your life that you want to get rid of, someone who's a bad influence on you, you just stop responding to them. You just stop talking to them and you're fine. The problem is in today's world, you have a phone in your pocket and the people that you're maybe trying to avoid, you can't avoid because they can DM you, they can text you, they can call you, they can find out where you are. Like it doesn't matter. You're accessible 24/7. And so we said, hey, what if instead of simply saying, I'm going to pretend like you're not around, which is what I do whenever Caleb's here. I want to find out, I really want to find out what your obsession with poking people in the stomach is. So, come on up here for a minute. Come here for a minute. I want to talk about this. Come on, let's talk. Actually, really curious about this. So tell me a little bit about why you feel the need to poke people in the belly.
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny.
It's fun.
Okay.
To me,
For you or for them?
me.
Okay. I like it. It feels good.
It feels good. Oh,
I'm not sure where this is going, but I think it's going down a bad direction. See, maybe Caleb would be someone that I would move down the table a little bit because, I don't want him so close to me. I don't want that influence. I don't want someone poking me in my midsection, which it's not my favorite, it's not good. So we said that instead of eliminating people from your life, which is impossible, what if you were to move them down the table? And we said that Jesus was the greatest demonstrator of this. How even at the Last Supper he had with his disciples, who, by the way, were people that in normal environments wouldn't get along. I mean, you had someone who was pro-government, anti-government, popular, unpopular. I mean, you had all different types of people at his table, and all of them belonged there, but maybe in different spaces. I mean, Jesus even had at his table, at his Last Supper, one person who would deny even knowing him, and then one person who actually set him up to be arrested, which led to him going to the cross for your sins and mine. So what if we looked at our relationships like that? What if we said, hey, I'm going to actually move you down the table from where you're at? And we start off by asking these three questions. We said very simply, who's at your table? We said, what seat are they in? And what rights or privileges do they have in that seat? And what I want to talk about tonight is simply, how does that work for yourself? Because obviously you're sitting at your table, like you're there, but sometimes you and we can be our own worst enemies. I think there are times where when we look at ourselves at the lunch table, when we look at ourselves with our friends, we don't see ourselves in the seat that we belong to be sitting in. We actually look at ourselves and say, I'm in the seat that they told me to sit in. I'm in the seat that they want me in. I'm going to let them dictate what I say, what I do, what I wear, the things that I listen to, the places that I go, the people that I hang around with. All because we haven't stopped to say, what seat am I actually sitting in? And then we've even gone as far as to say, you know what? I don't have ownership over me. I'm going to let someone on Instagram tell me what I should wear. I'm going to let someone on Snapchat tell me what I should like. I'm going to let someone on TikTok get me to do the latest TikTok dance, which you will never, ever see me do for two reasons. One, I don't have TikTok, and two, I can't dance. And I'm okay with this. I know that would make a complete and utter fool of myself. But there are some of us who in different environments, we're allowing other people to take responsibility over our lives. We're allowing other people to actually take ownership over what we do. And so I want to just toss out 4 possible ideas on how you can reclaim your seat at your table, how you can reclaim your responsibilities, your rights in your own life. And actually, what I want to start off by doing is look at Psalm 139. So if you have your Bible or a phone, or you're watching on your computer and you want to, Google it, like that works too. But Psalm 139, I've got 2 dudes to my left who are playing footsie, and it's really awkward. Fortunately, they're down my table, so we're good. Psalm 139, starting in verse 13, it says this: "For you formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well." The author of this psalm understood that they are in their seat, that they have ownership over the part that they play, and they actually acknowledge that they were created on purpose for a purpose. And I think that that's so true for us today. We need to be reminded that we were made on purpose for a purpose, and that purpose isn't the same purpose as the person next to you. So when someone tries to influence you to do what they want, they're placing their purpose for their life on you. When you are sitting with a group and they influence you to dress a certain way, to go to certain things, to say certain things, to listen to certain music, that person is influencing you to place upon you what they have placed upon themselves. And the author of this psalm says that the idea of understanding your own value starts with understanding who made you. See, when we acknowledge that God made us and that God says we have value, that means that nobody else can take that value away, because only the creator of something can tell the created who it is and what's for. So here are 4 things that I want to toss out to you on how to reclaim your seat at your table. The first one is simply this: learn to be alone and like it. FOMO is a thing. And you wake up and you pull your phone out and you're like, okay, I want to know what I missed in the last 12 hours. More than likely nothing, because everybody was asleep or playing video games. And that's fine, but you didn't miss anything. And so it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be in your own space. And it's okay to actually enjoy that. I think sometimes we're told we have to want to be around lots of people, because if we're not around lots of people, that must mean that our value is less than. But I would suggest that sometimes being alone is a good thing. That sometimes it's in the quiet spaces that we can actually refine who we are and understand what God says to be true of us. Second thing I would say is this: make your own choices. In order to reclaim your seat, it starts by saying, hey, I'm going to own the things that I say and the things that I do. So many times people today were like, oh, well, it was their fault. I was, didn't turn my homework in because they didn't do their thing. No, own it. Own your part in the matter, and then own what you chose to do about it. You didn't want to turn your homework in? That's on you. You don't want to do your homework? That's on you. You want to go to practice? That's on you. You wanted to say that thing, you wanted to dress that way, you wanted to listen to that thing, like that's on you. Like start by owning your choices. Third thing I would say is this: learn to create healthy boundaries. I think sometimes we are convinced that we're supposed to say yes to everything, but here's the reality: when we say yes to something, it means we're saying no to something else. Oftentimes, the no that we say the most is the no to ourselves. Hey, you want to come to this thing? Yes. You want to go to this thing? Yes. You want to do this? Yes, yes, yes. At the end of the day, you're like, I haven't actually had time to be alone, which means I don't feel comfortable being alone because I don't do it very often. But really, I don't have healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes. But just realize that your choice to say yes to this may mean you're forced to say no to that. And maybe there's a friendship that you are a part of, and it's like, hey, you know what? This friend continually pulls me towards things that aren't good for me. But I want to be around them because if I'm around them, then my status is higher. Well, a yes to this friendship means a no to what you really want. Hey, I want to go and play on this team, or I want to be a part of this organization. Well, that's great, but do you have space for that and the 15 other things that you're a part of? And you wonder why you're tired. You wonder why you're not able to do some of the things that you want to do. Well, you're saying no to yourself. And the fourth thing I would say is this: celebrate the image of God that is in you. See, back in the very beginning, God says that he made people, man and woman, in his image. And so you are made in the image of God. I think sometimes what we do is we sit at our tables and we go, well, I want to be more like that person. And so we give them more value. No, they are made just as much in the image of God as you are. And so their value is not more than yours. And so when we can stop and look at ourselves in the mirror and say, I am made in the image of God, that's a game changer. Because here's the thing: God doesn't make mistakes. And if God made you on purpose, for a purpose, and he made you in his image, well, that's a pretty cool thing to acknowledge. And if we can sit back and say that those around us are made in the image of God, we sure better be able to say that I am too. So I think what we need to do is to step back and to reclaim our seat at our table, knowing that we are made in the image of God, knowing that it's okay to say no, knowing that we ultimately are responsible for our choices, and knowing that sometimes we need to be alone, and it's okay. And it's in that space that we will discover what the psalmist in 139 says: I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And so my challenge to you this week, wherever you are, whether you're watching this on a treadmill or in the car or right here with me right now, my challenge for you is to intentionally find some space to be alone this week. 5 minutes a day. Say no to something else so you can say yes to you. And in that alone, go meet with Jesus. Like I mentioned last week, I had a friend who used to do Tuesdays with Jesus. What if you carved into your schedule 5 minutes a day with Jesus, just to sit with him and have a conversation. And the thing about a conversation is that it's a two-way street. It's not just you talking and then walking away. It's maybe you talking, but then you listening. Or maybe it's you listening and then responding. What would it look like for you today to make the decision that you're going to be alone with Jesus this week to discover that you truly are fearfully and wonderfully made? Until next time, peace.